Today is Tuesday, November 7th, 2022. I call to order the regular meeting of the Birmingham City Council. The time is 9:32 a.m. Our invocation will be held by Daniel J. Sparks, Staff Chaplain of the Birmingham Veterans Administration Healthcare System, and our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Councilor Clinton Woods. If you'll please stand and join us. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Let us pray. Lord, we give thanks for the blessings you have bestowed upon the people of the city of Birmingham. Help us to ever acknowledge the source of these gifts and to respond to you with thanksgiving. This week, we recognize the countless sacrifices of our military veterans as we observe Veterans Day. So many have served our nation with honor and distinction because they were willing to do what is necessary to preserve liberty. Bless them and their families. Some bear the wounds of battle and other great difficulties. Grant them healing and peace. And help us as a community to support our veterans with compassion, patience, and mercy. On this election day, we seek your guidance as we vote for government leaders. Direct us in the way of truth, goodness, and charity. May we honor those in authority, understanding that there is no authority except from God. May those who serve in government in this city and elsewhere fulfill their duties with wisdom and humility before the Supreme Governor of all mankind. Turn our hearts as a city, O Lord, toward righteousness, prosper justice and mercy among us, and remove every evil thing that works to destroy your goodness in our neighborhoods. In the name of the Lord Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. We're appreciative of that prayer this morning as we remind ourselves of the role that our veterans have played to keep our country safe, and so we do want to thank Chaplain for that very thought-provoking prayer. At this time, Mr. Clerk, if you will call the roll.
Yes, ma'am. Just remind the council we do not have iPads today for the password needs to be updated on all of them.
Thank you.
Roll call. Councilmember Abbott.
Present.
Councilmember Clark.
Present.
Councilmember Moore. Councilmember O'Quinn. Good morning. Councilmember Tate.
Here.
Councilmember Williams. Good morning. Councilmember Woods. Council Pro Tem Smitherman.
Good morning.
Good morning. Council President Alexander.
Good morning. Thank you very much. At this time, councilors, I'd like to ask for a motion and a second for approval of the minutes from previous meetings.
So moved.
For the minutes of June 6th, June 7th, June 14th, and June 16th.
All right, voting. I got it.
Yes.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
All right, thank you, councilors. Those minutes have been approved. The minutes are not ready for June 21st, 2022 through November 1st, 2022. Good morning, Mr. Mayor.
Madam President, it's whatever year you want it to be. Good morning, council.
Good morning.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning to the public. Just a note, Madam President and council, today is election day. You all have already done the first part, which is getting out of the bed. I see Councilor, Madam President, as well as Councilor Williams. I'm looking for other councilor stickers to be the example. But I want to remind everybody to please vote today. Polls open at 7 a.m. and they close at 7 p.m. In a minute, I'll mention a note about VIA related to free rides for today. But I also want to give a shout out to UAB student athletes visiting this morning. If you are a UAB athlete, please stand. So go Blazers. Well, we have the privilege of being visited by some of UAB's athletes this morning. Council, they are interested in how government works. And today they'll be watching a portion of your meeting. So I'm like, damn, it's good to be a guest. These male and female athletes are interested in a variety of careers, including law and government. So I want to thank them for being present this morning. Also, at this time, I would like Counselor Dr. Darrell O'Quinn to come down as the Phillips Academy champions come in. And this is the Phillips Academy football team champions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a good look right here. They're so smart. They're not even going to look at y'all. They're just going to look at the public. They don't want to look at y'all. I would. So dear City Council public audience, they wanted to look at y'all this morning first as champions before they turn around and face the council. All right, young man, if I can get you all to turn around and face the council, please. So as Dr. Darrell O'Quinn joins me, it is our honor and privilege to celebrate, love on, and publicly acknowledge Phillips Academy's Lions football team, who are current district middle school champions. Y'all give it up for them.
All right.
Of course, they are here with their teammates. They're here with their school leadership, their parents, coaches, etc. On October 18th, these young men beat out Wilkerson 12-0, and Justice Coach Kelly, I want him at this point to join me at the podium. But prior to him saying something, I would like Dr. Darrell O'Quinn to share a few words.
It's a great honor to recognize Phillips Academy this morning for their accomplishments. Phillips, if you've ever had the pleasure of visiting, you'll know that they do a great job of promoting school spirit. And these guys have, really accomplished something, because Phillips is one of those schools that actually doesn't have any on-site, athletics facilities, and there's no football field there at the school. So, for these guys to be able to accomplish this in spite of, not having that resource, really says something. And I think there's a shout out that is deserved by their cheer squad too. I think half the students in the school are on the cheer squad. There's something like 70 or 80 of them. So just great spirit, and congratulations to you all.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank the mayor, and also I'd like to thank the city councilmen and staff. Also, I'd like to thank Birmingham City School, Dr. Sullivan, and also the administration at Phillips Academy. And not only that, all stakeholders, community stakeholders, parents, and not only that, I have to thank the young kids for all their hard work and dedication and staying faithful to the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Madam President, Council, in the interest of time, we don't have the opportunity and time to allow every 7th and 8th grade athlete champion to introduce themselves, but just know that they are very proud to stand before you this morning, and I've asked a few of them to teach me to tie my tie better. So, again, congratulations, champions. Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Madam President and Council, as the young champions of Phillips Academy continue to exit, I want to pick back up on the voting. There are more than just races on the ballot. There are also amendments. I want to briefly speak to a few of those amendments, if you'll allow me. One of them is Amendment 6. On the ballot, voters can choose to vote out an old law that requires certain municipal governments to go into debt and pay interest when they want to take on certain special capital projects like building new parks and roads. I know that's something that this council is interested in, so as you go out today, please remind your constituents that Amendment 6 is on the ballot and vote accordingly. Also, Anaya's Law. Please consider voting yes to Anaya's Law. It is named in memory of 19-year-old Anaya Blanchard. If you recall, unfortunately, the college student who was originally from this area was kidnapped and murdered while away at college in 2019. Her accused killer, if you didn't know, was on bail at the time awaiting trial for charges of another kidnapping and attempted murder and robbery of another crime. And so what this law does is give flexibility to deny bond, gives judges the discretion if a crime is deemed heinous. If you don't know, the only time a judge can use that is for capital murder, but there are other heinous crimes that exist in this community, including up to some of the increased retaliatory gun violence we've seen in our community based on folk being able to make bail bond. So please share that with your constituents as well. This Friday, Madam President and Council, is Veterans Day. That's November 11. It's when our nation pays tribute to the courageous men and women who fought for the freedoms we all enjoy today. The City of Birmingham offices, except for police, fire, and 911, will be closed again this Friday. City Hall, with the exception of police, fire, and 911, will be closed in observance of the holiday. So that also means there will be no trash pickup this Friday. But please plan to come out to the 75th Annual National Veterans Day Parade right here in downtown Birmingham. I think we still hold the marker for the largest Veterans Day Parade in the nation. If we've been eclipsed, I know it's still the largest in the South. This year's event will feature the Budweiser Clydesdales. If you recall, they're usually the cool horses in the Anheuser commercials. I'll leave it at Anheuser. I won't say the other part. The parade starts at 11 a.m. and goes to 4:30 p.m. and you can get details at nationalveteransday.org. Again, that's nationalveteransday.org. Back to voting, or a caveat to voting. Yesterday, as you know, the City of Birmingham expanded its ride service, Birmingham On Demand, to include 19 new neighborhoods in the eastern portion of the City of Birmingham. To incentivize community members to try the East Side Zone, new riders will automatically get 10 free rides through the end of the year. So just want you all to encourage that, especially those who represent District 1 and District 2. Birmingham On Demand will also be providing free rides today to all riders on Election Day. So if you need a ride to the poll and Birmingham Demand via is in the zone where you live or vote, please call them and it's a free ride for you. But ongoing rides cost a flat fee of $1.50, and you can go to birminghamal.gov/via, VIA, to receive more information. A few more notes, Madam President. Child tax credit. Some Birmingham residents could be eligible to get thousands of dollars from child tax credit now through the end of the e-filing season, which is November 15th. Eligible residents will be able to claim the Earned Income Tax Credit, and you can get more information at the same website I always have a hard time giving y'all, getctc.org. getctc.org. We're going to keep sharing this, Madam President and Council, the uniform trash bins. I understand you got yours.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The Department of Public Works continues to deliver the first of the 100,000, which is in its first round, is 20,000 uniform trash bins to residents. This first phase of the 96-gallon bins that will ultimately be provided for each residential home, that is. Again, you can get more information at birminghamal.gov/pickup. We have one more presentation, I believe, and at this time, I want to call Councilor Crystal Smitherman, our pro tem, to come down as well. Actually, next to last, but you staying here with me. Madam President and Council, Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. November is a special month for the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho, and at this time I'm going to ask Ms. Kawani Alexander, President of the president of the alumni chapter. Where is she?
Right there.
Oh, all the ladies, come on up, actually. What I wanted to do, Madam President, is actually read a portion of this proclamation. Oh, you all can flank. If you didn't know, the charter members of this chapter members were Ruby Peak Watts Hall, Alta Benning, Essie Bennett, Josie Ward Brown, Alma Copridge Cole, Alma Dickinson, Lucille Lade, Edna Prowl, Belzora Ward, Eloise Ward West. And whereas the national governing body of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated was founded on November 12th, special day, 1922, and is embarking upon its centennial year and celebration. And whereas the Chi Sigma Alumni Chapter has grown exponentially and currently is comprised of more than 50 dedicated, hard-working women, now therefore I, Randall L. Whitman, along with the Birmingham City Council, do hereby proclaim this proclamation and encourage residents to salute this outstanding organization. At this time, Madam President and Council, I'm going to step aside and please allow Ms. Alexander to share more detail and words about her local chapter as well as its current members that are present. Madam President.
Thank you, Mayor Whitfin. Good morning.
Good morning.
To Mayor Whitfin and the Council. Thank you for this generous offering of your recognition of our alumni chapter. The Chi Sigma Alumni Chapter was also chartered November the 11th, 1938, here in the city of Birmingham. So not only is Veterans Day a special day for veterans, it is also a special day for us. We have served Birmingham for over 80 plus years, and we will continue to serve this city in any way that we possibly can. So again, we thank you, we are humbled, and we greatly appreciate your recognition of us.
Thank you very much. We're very excited to join Mayor Woodfin in honoring you today for the service that you bring to our communities and for the long service that you've held here in Birmingham. A little unknown fact, I was a member of the Roarers Club when I was a young girl, so I may be the oldest roar in Birmingham. But it was a way for me to start that civic engagement, and so I appreciate those members that gave me that opportunity, and we thank you for your continued service. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, for real, last one.
That's okay.
I'm just going to pass it to Madam Pro Tem because I don't even have my notes.
I guess that's the beautiful thing about being friends with your colleagues. You don't get mad at them for doing that to you. So the Edwards Foundation, if the Edwards can come up. So I have a prior relationship with the Edwards family. Their niece, Taylor Edwards, and I went to school together, and we grew up as best friends during our childhood. But I think it's very important that we really recognize people who help those in need, whether it's through cancer or the homeless. And really, they have a program that's coming up this Saturday that helps. It's like a fashion show, a runway show. They help to give hair pieces to those people who don't have hair, and really just to bring life to really during a time when people are feeling very low. And so I really want them to describe their program before we read the resolution. Oh, Mayor Wolfen, guys, notes.
Yes, I got my notes. So before they read, I just want to give a little bit more context to what your colleagues shared. Madam Pro Tem, this council today has recognized a special organization that she shared that does a lot in support of not just women but men as well who've lost their hair due to terminal illness. The Edwards Foundation. So just unpacking that, November 12th, they are hosting an event to celebrate these brave residents with an evening fashion entertainment. You coming? We going? Maybe? Okay. And so their co-founder, Key Edwards, along with Palmer Williams Jr., who's a native of Camden, Alabama, by the way, and an actor best known for his role in Tyler Perry's hit sitcoms. Well, we can't see his face because he got the cool shades on, but we'll take it. There you go, brother. We see you. So now, we'll have our friends come up and share a little portion, and then we'll turn it back over to Madam Pro Tem.
Good morning, Mayor, Council. Described that the Edwards Foundation is our non-profit organization. We do a lot for the community, but our biggest event is our annual event, which we host called the Key Release. It was an event given to my wife, Key Edwards. It's her vision, so I'm going to let her go ahead.
You don't know what it is to have hair, not have hair until you're without it. So it's called Where Hair Has Purpose. Palmer know what it means to not have hair. But we not only focus on those that suffer from hair loss due to cancer, alopecia, we have incorporated those that have just gotten out of prison, those that have been homeless. It is a gala event. We need the community to come and support us. It's a fundraiser. We want you all cheering for these people, for us. It's going to be an amazing event. We're going to make you proud. Thank you for this proclamation, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Thank all of you for having us here. And I want Palmer. He's with us every year. If it won't take but a minute. It just does our heart good to see people come back each year with us to help us celebrate these people. So come on, Palmer.
Good Mayor. Had on my cool shades because I'm sleepy. No. I drove in from Atlanta, Georgia because I believe in the vision that they have had God to really impart into them. I am, like he said, a resident of Camden, Alabama, Wilcox County High School, also the same town as your governor, where my stepmother's mother actually used to babysit Kay Ivey. So you can imagine how much history is there in Camden, Alabama. But also, more than anything, I'm just so proud of this couple that has put something together that, even with my mother and my father both being laid to rest because of cancer, and I know the whole process and going to hospice and things like that, some people need that encouragement. They need that moment to where they can feel good about themselves in spite of the activities that are going on within their body and in their spirit. So I encourage you to support this lovely couple and the whole thing that they're trying to do in order to lift somebody's life and give them something to look forward to or something to feel good about, even in their time when they're getting ready to leave this earth and be with the King. So God bless you. I'm getting ready to get back on the road. So if I get a ticket, I will be contacting you, Madam President, as well as the mayor. And God bless you all and have a great day. Oh yeah, and roll tide.
See, you're a good man for saying roll tide. But in the interest of time, I won't read the resolution, but I really just want to thank the Edwards Foundation and thank you, Madam President, for this opportunity to speak to you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been very kind and patient this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate all those comments and the presentations. Councilors, at this time, if you would allow me, without objection, we'll suspend the rules so that we can continue with our presentations. First, we have, I'll go ahead and go to you, Councilor O'Quinn. Councilor O'Quinn, we already did the coach. I've suspended the rules without objection, but it's okay. Go ahead.
That resolution, did we have a resolution?
Oh, you for the resolution? No, we did not. Thank you, Councilor.
We need UC for that? Motion for the UC? Second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, now the resolution.
Second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Clark, for keeping us online with our Robert's Rules of Order. Thank you. Appreciate that. And as they're leaving, I want to say shout out to these will be my fellow alums at UAB. So thank you very much. Be sure you graduate now. All right. Next up, we will have. You want to go ahead? Yes. Councilor Darrell O'Quinn has a resolution to present to the President of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Dr. O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam President. Ms. Thompson, I'm going to spare you the trouble of having me come down there to the podium, but we want to recognize the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. So we have I'd like to offer a resolution this morning. So I'll move for unanimous consent.
Second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
And now the item.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
It's pretty brief, so I'll just read through it, and then we'll have Ms. Thompson make some remarks.
Thank you.
Whereas it is the sense of this legislative body that the quality of life of the citizens of the city of Birmingham is greatly enriched by its exceptional cultural, educational, and recreational institutions. Attendant to such concern and in full accord with its long-standing traditions, the Council of the City of Birmingham is justly proud to pay tribute to the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute during the commemoration of its 30th anniversary on Friday, November 18th. Whereas the 30th anniversary celebration will serve as a commemoration of the storied and historic work that the Institute has done to impact the world of social justice and growing the facility from a memorial to a globally recognized national monument in affiliation with the Smithsonian Institution. A part of its mission is to inspire, educate, and advocate for social justice leadership skills while working to raise the consciousness of America to advance civil and human rights for generations to come through the lens of the civil rights movement. And whereas culminating a week of festivities, this celebration will feature a night of great conversations, performances, reflection, and a one-night-only special exhibit highlighting 30 years of archival acquisitions and exquisite programs. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City Council of the City of Birmingham, with Mayor Randall L. Woodfin concurring, pauses in its deliberations to commend fully, confident that its success will be enjoyed and benefit countless citizens for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to our mayor in his absence right now, and to our council president and pro tem, and to all my friends on the council, because I feel like I know each and every one of you. It is such an honor to be before you. My name is Dewana Thompson. I serve as the president and CEO of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. With me, I have the chairman of our board, Mr. Isaac Cooper, who I'll let speak first, and then I'll give you all the details after I acknowledge him.
Sure, of course, and good to see you again, and excited to represent the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute in this phase. This is a very exciting momentum for the Civil Rights Institute, and of course a week of festivities that Dewana will speak to. I quickly just want to make a few remarks to say thank you for your continued leadership and also your contribution, and look at the yield in regards of the leadership. Let's look at the excitement of the organization, but also the energy and how we are representing Birmingham in a national and in an international space. And so excited to speak more about the events that's more to come, but also about the future that we are visioning as we speak.
Thank you so much. So we want, now you all received a pretty fabulous invitation from us to be with us several weeks ago, and we know that there may be some conflicts next week because of work that you have to do, but we know that you're with us in spirit if you can't be there with us in person. But we want to ensure that the entire city knows that they are welcome to be with us. There are opportunities. It is our largest fundraiser of the year, but we also understand that the Civil Rights Institute sits as a community partner, and we would be remiss to not be able to make opportunities for our foot soldiers and members of our community who really, their stories are in our oral histories. Their legacies are what we hold inside of the Institute. So we have made 100 tickets available to communities through our community partners, and we wanted to let you know that. So our community partners at the 16th Street Baptist Church, at Urban Impact, at St. Paul, Foot Soldiers International, they all have been given tickets to give out to the community. We're also providing a ticket for our 99 neighborhoods, and so you should understand that this is not just our celebration. This is really the city's celebration of one of its most treasured spaces. You get to know today who we are honoring with our Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth Award, and she is going to receive this award. I know that you are excited to know who's going to get it, and it is none other than Miss Merle Evers Williams. If you know anything about Miss Merle Evers, you know that she is a fierce activist in her own right. Yes, she was the wife of slain civil rights activist Medgar Evers, who we know was actually a part in the same spirit with Fred Shuttlesworth, and understood and stood for things that during his time he knew that were just
absolutely unconscionable, which was the idea that we wouldn't be able to vote, the idea that we would not, as African Americans, be able to stand and take care of our communities. They knew something was wrong and they put their bodies on the line. Well, Miss Murley lived through that terror like many of our foot soldiers did here in the city of Birmingham. She went on not only to avenge her husband's death by making sure that Mississippi, for the first time, actually had to reckon with the fact that there had been a death of that nature, but she went on to lead the NAACP as the first African American woman to lead that organization in that space. She went on to activate all over the world as it relates to civil rights and social justice. And so we believe that in the spirit of Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, that she is an incredible spirit. We got a chance to sit down with her, and the stories that she told us, I'm telling you, next Friday it's going to be incredible as we celebrate her legacy as well as the legacy of Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth. We also get to announce who our special guest artist in residence is going to be. None other than the daughter of the late Donny Hathaway, Layla Hathaway, is going to be in attendance with us. And so we are going to celebrate in the royal and rich tradition that we should, the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Now, you all know, if you know anything about me, I like for things to be done in excellence. And so when you get there, our team has worked to curate an exhibit that will talk about what we've been able to do over the last 30 years. We'll honor and highlight leaders that have worked within the Civil Rights Institute, but also within our community. So it won't just be a night of celebrating what has been, it's also going to be a night of celebrating what has been currently and what will be in the future. And so the last thing I will say as you get ready to leave today is that it's an election day, and many of you know that if I'm nothing else, I'm an organizer. The fact that I'm here with these heels on, don't let that fool you. I was out up until midnight last night, and I'm leaving right back out. But many of you know that even in our current Constitution, there is language that talks about racial inequality. It talks about the ability to utilize indentured servitude for criminals. That is not language that we believe should be in our Constitution. Now, I am not telling you how to vote. We are not here to talk about a political agenda. What we are here to talk about is human rights and human dignity. And this is why the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute is still needed in this moment. It is a place where we can have courageous conversations, where we can talk about the issues, where we can call to carpet the issues that concern our community. And I'm telling you that right now, today, if you are voting or if you haven't voted, this is one tool in our toolbox. And so we encourage, as the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, for people to activate around their vote. This is what our founders stood on. This is what we stand on, and we're excited to be with you today. So I have some flyers for you all just in case, because not only are we celebrating on the 18th, we have a free day for everybody on November 15th, which is our actual birthday. And we want you to let your residents know that they can all come and visit the Institute during that day for free, get a cupcake, and be excited. We are also opening the Emmett Till and Maybe Mobley Let the World See exhibit on that Saturday. This is the first time that exhibit exists. In the country, only 6 cities will receive it, and we are honored to be one of those 6 cities that will be presenting it, and we will have the family of Emmett Till with us. So we're telling you that this is going to be an incredible week for us and for the city of Birmingham. So we'll leave this with you, and we want to thank you again, each one of you, for your support, for the things that you continue to do for the city of Birmingham. And you know I'll be calling you for a few more things we need moving forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Councilor Pro Tem.
Now, DeWanda, I was going to say something.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell you this publicly. My mama said either last night or night before last, she said, out of all the people I mentored, there are 2 people I am the proudest of. She said, Pastor Mike and DeWanda Thompson. Okay. And I really, I've been knowing you a long time, and I want to thank you for staying home. Right? Because I know you could have been anywhere in the world, honestly. But thank you, both of you, for putting life into the BCRI. Like, that's amazing. Like, the Emmett Till exhibit, like, one of 6 cities. Now we're being able to take the things that some people want to erase and put it into an institution for free for our kids, for them to still learn. And I'm just really excited about this. And I don't have to just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you really for just giving back to our city, and thank you for being you, because you just don't know. You are literally one of those people who I feel like I really want to grow up to be like. So thank you guys for all that you do. Thank you for keeping our history alive and continue to do your good work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We are so honored today to have you here and to acknowledge the work that you are doing in our community. And I just want to thank you for bringing the residents into the celebration and reaching out to those community partners to give them opportunity to witness what will take place. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you at this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our next presentation will be made by Councilor Hunter Williams, and he will also be making that presentation on behalf of Councilor Clinton Woods. And this is to the W.J. Christian School, congratulating the students and the coaches for their winning volleyball season.
We got a lot of WJ Christian young ladies teams that won, and all are undefeated. So if they want to come up with their coaches, I think the Lady Chargers first, and their coaches will come up. Okay. Well, in the interest of time, we're going to introduce yourself. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Deborah Story, the head volleyball coach for WJ Christian. I would first like to thank Councilman Woods and the mayor and the panel for inviting us. This is our second undefeated championship win. We won last year and also this year. That cannot be accomplished without the girls giving us, and Coach Cooper, who is my assistant coach, that 100%, no, 110%, and their parents giving that 110%. Because we practice all summer long. So we're in the gym for a straight 6 months, which means without these young ladies and their dedication, and our principal, Mr. Lumsey, and our WJ Christian family and staff, it cannot be done. And I would like to thank y'all for inviting us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Sharita Cooper, and I'm an assistant volleyball coach at WJ Christian. And to piggyback off of what Coach Story said, being a scholar and an athlete is not easy. And being undefeated is not easy. So we don't take it lightly that we are the champions. And we tried to lead by example. And we thank all of our support. We thank Mr. Lumsey for always supporting us all summer long. And I want to thank all of you for being dedicated on and off the court, and for being awesome all the way around. Because y'all know how life can throw us curveballs. But it was a privilege and an honor just to be a part of this team. And we are family no matter what. And we thank y'all for this opportunity once again.
Thank you. Yes, Councilor Tate.
Yes, Madam President. I want to just, thank the teachers for your hard work and dedication and your sacrifices that you're making, to pour into the young scholars. And to the scholars, keep soaring, being the best that you can be, and making sure that you're following, the direction of your coaches that are pouring into your lives. And I didn't get a chance to congratulate the Phillips Academy because I'm a Red Raider. So I know that Chief Sparks had some great, you have a child that goes there? Child that graduated last year, but it's good to see, you guys are doing such great work. And again, the teachers for your great sacrifices because it take a lot of sacrifice, to do what you're doing, to you giving up time with your family, and then and thank my colleague for honoring you guys. But congratulations and keep winning.
Thank you, and that's a great segue for the principal. Good morning, Mr. Lundsey.
Good morning. Good morning to the mayor. I know he stepped out. Madam President Alexander, President Pro Tem, WJC alum, Smitherman, all of the council members, Councilman Williams. Just thank you all for the opportunity to be here at WJ. We talk about leading the way like champions inside and outside the classroom, and this is an example. Not only do we excel inside the classroom, but outside the classroom, and just as Coach Cooper said, for back-to-back undefeated seasons, and for the hard work that these young ladies put in. We're just so proud of them, and they represented us well throughout the course of the year. And in the essence of time, I know our Newcomb team is still waiting, but they are sixth grade back-to-back champions as well. So we're doing great things at WJ. We just want to thank you all for the opportunity. And also we have with us, in support, our instructional superintendent, Dr. Evelyn Nettles Hines, who's I think she's behind us, and not only is she's here representing WJ Christian, but she's also in support of Phillips Academy. So we want to thank her as well. Thank you all for all your support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Lumsey. I think that, one thing that I've consistently heard about this group of young lady Chargers at WJ Christian is that not only are y'all superior athletes and not only are y'all undefeated, so you've proven you're superior athletes, but your principals and your coaches just mentioned it. Y'all are all accelerating and superior in the classroom as well, which is just as important in your education long term. So congratulations on being well-rounded. That is actually recognized in the resolution here today, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I do want to read the part where we specify that whereas athletically and academically, the outstanding players of the WJ Christian Lady Chargers volleyball team provided to be an unbeatable combination of talent and determination throughout their successful season, reflecting favorably on their school and the entire Birmingham City School District. So congratulations, young ladies. So next up from WJ Christian, we're going to have the sixth grade Newcomb volleyball team come up with their coach Slater and their team captain Ivan Yancey. If our young lady Chargers wants to go out in the hallway, we'll get y'all a maybe the mayor will come out for a picture or something.
Is that what you're doing? We did. Come on around.
All right. Then I'm going to have... You up, man? Yeah, you up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Terrell Slater. I was the coach for the sixth grade Newcomb team at WJ Christian. Superior athletes, young athletes. What I love about what we have in Birmingham City Schools is the Let's Move program. These young students get to participate in multiple sports throughout the year. Newcomb is the first one is the first season. It's also a preparation for middle school sports as well. So I love the fact that these young students get to participate in a sport, compete against other schools, and represent the school. Everything that our volleyball team said is the same thing for our Newcomb team as well. They are superior on the court, but they also superior in the classroom as well. I do check on the students from time to time, and every teacher that they have has said great things about them. So I teach fifth grade, so I get to see them throughout the day, but I don't teach them all day. But getting to check on them throughout the day, I know that there's some great things about them. I can't wait to see them move on to the middle school level in sports. They're going to be really great. So I just want to say thank y'all for having us today. Thank y'all for doing your part in the classroom and on the court. And go Chargers.
Hey.
Coach, I just want to say thank you. And I really want to say thank you to Counselor Williams, because that really means a lot for you all to bring sixth graders, because in the sixth grade you can't play middle school sports. And I remember that at WJ Christian. And so what Coach Willis did was just pick 2 sixth graders to practice. And really, you know, that gap year, you don't think that's a long time, but that really is a long time when you don't play a sport and don't compete. And so thank you for checking on them, because I know y'all, that's a hard transition from elementary school to middle school, probably the biggest one, honestly. And so I'm really proud of y'all academically and athletically. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
One thing I want to add, and President Pro Tem is correct, they can't play in middle school, so I'm thankful for the Let's Move program to get our sixth graders involved. But you heard me say they are back-to-back champions, undefeated seasons. This is a brand new team. This is a brand new team, and many of these students are first year to WJ. So that says a lot about the talent that these students have. Thank you again.
Thank you, guys. And just to wrap it up, and echoing my colleague's sentiment, I think that it's amazing that you guys all came together as a team for the first year and were able to be undefeated against everybody else in the entire system. Just so you guys know, the championship game was held on October the 13th at the Crossplex, and WJ Christian sixth grade Newcomb volleyball team beat Wilkerson Middle to get the final trophy. So anyway, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing y'all's continued success at WJ Christian.
Again, I want to thank you, Counselor Williams, and also on behalf of Counselor Woods for bringing this recognition for the scholars and the athletes there at WJ Christian. And I also want to thank Dr. Hines is kind of hiding back there, but I want to thank Birmingham City Schools for the opportunities that you're providing through this new program to allow students to start in this level of competition at such an early age. And we all remember middle school, 6, 7, 8, that middle school was it was challenging. So we thank you, Dr. Hines, for what, and Principal Lumsey, for what you all do as a school system to help our students as they begin this journey in their education. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. At this time, we'll be preparing for our last presentation, and that will be held by Counselor J.T. Moore, where he is honoring the invaluable service and education in the Birmingham community that's provided by TELUS Educational Services. Counselor Moore.
So if Dr. Jonas Tellis will join me at the podium. So, Council, thank you. As Dr. Jonas Tellis makes his way to the podium, I just wanted to, say, I remember coming here in August and, telling everybody that I had an opportunity to go to one of the coolest graduations I'd ever been to in my life. Because, we all love celebrating milestones, when our babies go to school for the first day, or when they graduate elementary or graduate high school or college. But it's a very emotional and transformational thing when you can go and witness someone who has challenged themselves in personal obstacles that they've gone through and went back to school to get their high school diploma, right? And so Dr. Jonas Tellis has created the TELUS Educational Service Program and given people that opportunity to get their high school diploma. Just a little bit about him. He actually is a professor at Fisk University, and so he drives from Fisk all the way back down to Birmingham to ensure that these folks will have this opportunity. And correct me if I'm wrong as well, but a lot of his family members are also very instrumental in making this program possible. Moms is in the building. Come on up here. You need to be up here too. Yeah. a cousin that's a teacher there, and just the relationship that has been developed between the Dr. Jonas Tellis as well as each of the professors and the students is amazing. Like, they really are a family, and they create that family environment. And so I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak. I just wanted to read this short piece of the resolution. Whereas Dr. Tellis plays a role in the continued development of strategies to target graduate students and build relationships with partner institutions, Tellis Educational Services, the Adult Education High School Diploma Program, is an alternative to learning in a traditional high school classroom. The mission of Tellis Educational Services is to help students further their education by granting them a second chance of obtaining a high school diploma. This program is a great opportunity for individuals who have withdrawn or have been dismissed from high school early due to poor academic performance, no parental support, or poor attendance. This fully accredited 10-week program is an excellent way for students to earn a high school diploma, and whereas in the past 2 years the program has graduated more than 345 students, some of them currently headed to college. The program has achieved tremendous success, helping many students achieve their goals and giving them a fresh opportunity to further their education and improve their lives. Tellis Educational Services is committed to developing and promoting a quality education, especially among adults who have been disenfranchised and now want to pursue careers through academic excellence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the City of Birmingham, with Mayor Randall L. Woodfin concurring, commend Dr. Jonas Tellis for his invaluable service in education in the Birmingham community. His endeavors have established a legacy of a quality education that will last for generations to come. And so I just wanted to present that to you, and I want to give you an opportunity to speak.
Oh, wow. First, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. My wonderful supporting mom. My spouse, the mayor, Councilman J.T. Moore, and you guys, the council. I'm a native of Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised here. Graduated from Carroll W. Hayes High School. Went on to Rusk College to receive my associates and bachelor's, Alabama A&M, my master's, and D. Jackson State University to receive my PhD. Tellis Educational Services offer a 10-week high school diploma preparatory classes that provides the community with high school diplomas. Yes, we are a fully accredited program, and you can also utilize this high school diploma for college, trade school, military, and employment. Our education courses assist with assignments for students to obtain a high school diplomas. We provide 5 course areas such as reading, social studies, writing, science, and mathematics. Our mission is to help students further their education by granting them a second chance at obtaining a high school diploma. Here at Tellis Educational Services, your success will always be a priority, and we set goals and standards for ourselves to ensure that we have the highest success rate and the graduation rate here in my program. Other services we offer here at the program is counseling, online services, job placement, and partnership with other healthcare organizations for students that's looking for certifications. Tellis Educational Services see this place as a progressive community for people who are determined to chart a new cause in their lives. It's an environment where everyone can be themselves and love on each other. My program is a very flexible and open doors for opportunities for people to obtain a high school diploma. We will set goals and standards always in my program. In the words of Malcolm X, education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for today. Thank you for this opportunity to share with you about my program, Telly's Educational Services, and the outstanding service that we provide to the community and give those who are willing and seeking a second chance at education. Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion for UC to pass the resolution.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Move.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And I just want to say again, thank you for the work that you all do to making this possible and giving people hope. So, thank you, Council.
Thank you. We do have Councilor Tate would like to make us
Yes.
say something. Thank you.
Dr. Tellis and your beautiful mom, I just want to stress again the sacrifice that you make to come from Nashville. Is it Nashville?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it every week?
Every weekend.
That's amazing. And giving people, a second chance, that leg up, where they've fallen off and to life circumstances, but to have something of this magnitude. I saw the pictures on the council website and seeing my colleague, like he got his robe on. But this is amazing. I mean, I believe wholeheartedly, in second chances, and you guys are preparing people for a brighter future, because that's what people need, is a leg up. But I'm gonna bless you, and I'm gonna leave you with Malachi 3:10, where God said He will open up the floodgates and pour out you a blessing where you will have room to receive.
Yes.
But this right here, this is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Pro Tem.
I just want to say thank you to Council Moore for bringing this opportunity to us, really telling us about this, because we may know of people who may need this opportunity, because I think a lot of people stay inside their bubble and don't they don't realize that a lot of times people may have to drop out of school due to family situations, or maybe something happened. I don't know what's going on.
Excuse us. What do we have? Is it false alarm? Okay, they're checking.
And thank you for giving back to your community as well.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and we will have to suspend recess for a minute.
Sorry.
Yes.
Second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying
Aye. Aye. What is it? I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
So as soon as he gets back in, I'll call it over. Not rushing you.
Pause the meeting. Roll call. Councilmember Abbott. Councilmember Clark. Councilmember Moore. Councilmember O'Quinn.
Present.
Councilmember Tate. Councilmember Williams. Here. Councilmember Woods. Council President Pro Tem Smitherman.
Here.
Council President Alexander.
Present, thank you. We're turning back to our agenda. We were just finishing with the the presentations. So at this time, Mr. Clerk, if we could consider the consent agenda.
All right. Consent agenda starts on page 2. I'm gonna have to go pretty slow. I'm gonna have to make the clicks myself, so give me a second. We have item 2 on consent. Let me skip over to page 7, and we have item 4 on consent. Please note that on item 4, we should change the language to put make it say Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame, Inc. Incorporated. Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame Incorporated. Page 8, we have items 5, 6, and 7 on consent. Page 9, we have items 8, 9, 10, and 11 on consent. Page 12, we have page 10, we have items 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 on consent. And that concludes the consent agenda.
Thank you. At this time, councilors, are there any items you'd like to add or remove from the consent agenda? Council Pro Tem.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Item number 6 on page 8, I would like to take off of consent.
Item 6 on page 8, there's a request to move it off consent. Any other items, councilors? All items designated as consent are routine and non-controversial and will be approved by one motion. No separate discussion of these items will be permitted unless a council member, the mayor, or citizen interested in a public hearing so requests. If so, such items will revert to its normal place on the agenda order of business. All matters of permanent operation, and those are indicated with the P, will be read. All other matters will be announced by reading the item number only. All public hearings will be announced. Councilors, if I could entertain a motion and a second for the consent agenda.
Second.
All right, Councilor Williams, and then the second was by
Councilor Moore.
All right. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, I got everybody.
All right, councilors, the consent agenda is approved. If you're a member of the audience and you were here representing any of the items that were on the consent agenda, those have been approved. We hope you have a great day, and now we'll return to the rest of our agenda. Mr. Clerk.
All right, so we start off with item 1, an ordinance to further amend the zoning district map of the city of Birmingham, case number ZAC 2022-10, to change zone district boundaries from R3 single family district to I-1 industrial district, filed by Alex Patello of Shoal Engineering and applicant representing the owner, CMC Steel, Alabama. The property is located at 8 52nd Street North, 5 52nd Street North, 11 52nd Street North, and 17 52nd Street North, and situated in the southwest quarter of Section 21, Township 17, South, Range 2 West, in the hearing of all interested parties. Motion, please.
Move approval.
After this before you.
All right, thank you. At this time, I will turn the meeting over to our Planning and Zoning Committee Chair, Councilor Abbott.
Thank you, Madam President. Mrs. Sporl, if you would come and read our case for us, please.
Good morning.
My name is Kim Spurl. I serve as the zoning administrator for the Department of Planning, Engineering, and Permits. The case before you today is ZAC 2022-10. It's located in the Woodlawn neighborhood. It's an application to rezone properties from R3 single-family residential to I1 light industrial. And the purpose of the rezoning is to allow for outdoor storage of equipment and spare parts that are currently being used for the repair and refurbishment of machines for CMC Steel, and also to include an undeveloped buffer for the properties that are adjacent to CMC Steel. This property sits on about 1 acre of land, and as I mentioned, it's currently zoned R3 single-family residential. Abutting the properties to the north are parcels that are also zoned M1 light industrial and B2 general business. To the south of this property is CMC Steel's factory, which is zoned M2 heavy industrial. To the west is CMC Steel's storage yard, which is zoned M1 light industrial, and parcels to the east are currently zoned R3 single-family residential. The owner, CMC Steel, is requesting to rezone 8 52nd Street North because that is where the current outdoor storage yard is located, and it's enclosed with a secure perimeter fence. The properties at 5, 11, and 17 52nd Street North will be used as buffer yards that the applicant plans to maintain for green space as a buffer between the residential properties and the CMC Steel for their factory. The long-range land use plan adopted by the city identifies these properties as light manufacturing. The city's landscape architect reviewed the plans that they have for the buffer area and approved their design and their current configuration. The Stormwater and Birmingham Department of Transportation had no additional comments for this rezoning case. The applicant did meet with the Woodlawn Neighborhood Association on August 8th of this year to review the project, and the neighborhood voted 10-0 to support this rezoning request. This property is located in the Eastern Area Framework Plan. However, we do not currently have an implementation committee for this framework plan area. The Zoning Advisory Committee met on September 6th of this year to review the request, and they voted unanimously to recommend this rezoning to the full council. And on September 28th of this year, the Planning and Zoning Committee met, and they also voted unanimously to recommend this rezoning request to the full council. And that concludes our staff report.
Thank you, Ms. Pearl. Is the applicant here? If you'd please come forward and share with us any information that was not contained in Ms. Pearl's comments.
My name is Alex Patillo. I'm with Shoal Engineering, and I am the applicant on behalf of CMC Steel. With me is Danny Swan with CMC Steel. I do not have anything to add to the comments that were made.
Nothing to add, just if there are any questions.
Okay, do any members of the council have questions that they would like to ask? Well, I'm sorry you stayed here so long for not much, but hopefully after we vote you'll be happy. Madam President, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you very much, Councilor Abbott. Mr. Clerk, we're ready for the vote.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
All right, thank you. That item passes unanimously. Next item.
Give me 1 second to get the
Yes,
vote
sir.
logged in. All right, boy, I tell you. All right, so we're going to item 6. I'm sorry, item 3. Item 3, a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute for and as the act of said city an event sponsorship agreement with ESPN Productions Incorporated, under which ESPN shall plan, implement, and host the NCAA Ticket Smarter Birmingham Bowl, football game in Birmingham, Alabama on December 27, 2022 at Protective Stadium. The Ticket Smarter Birmingham Bowl is expected to bring college athletics numerous fans, visitors, and officials from outside of the city, and will create and foster community pride by providing recreation and entertainment opportunities for attendees, bring jobs, and have a positive economic impact for the city. For ESPN hosting the Birmingham Bowl in Birmingham, the city will provide sponsorship incentives to ESPN not to exceed $200,000 in accordance with Amendment Number 772. Motion, please.
I move approval.
Second.
All right, councilors, we have before us a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute this sponsorship agreement with ESPN for the Birmingham Bowl. Are there any questions for administration regarding this item? Councilor Williams?
I have more of a comment, and this was made during the Economic Development Tourism Committee meeting when it went through that. But my hope is that we're able to work with them to make sure that we keep this this bowl game in Birmingham with Birmingham in the name of the bowl game. Thank you.
I would agree with that. Thank you very much. Any other comments, councilors? All right, Mr. Clerk, we're ready for the vote.
All right, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
All right, thank you, councilors. That item passes. Next item.
Should be item 6.
Yes, sir.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to apply for, submit, execute, expend, accept, and take any and all actions as appropriate and necessary in accordance with the terms of the grant submission requirements and grant agreement with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's FEMA Building Resilient Infrastructure in Communities Direct Technical Assistance Grant to receive climate resilience planning project solution design through process-oriented hands-on support from FEMA specifically related to grants management assistance and project scoping activities to support the city's drainage system. The maximum expected project duration is up to 3 years at no cost to the city. Motion.
Second. All right, Councilor Pro Tem, you pull this off consent.
No, I just want to know what it is, like what we're doing. Really?
Yes, ma'am. Madam Pro Tem, Ms. Kim Sproul will come back up and explain the item.
Good morning. Kim Spurl. I serve as the zoning administrator for the Department of Planning, Engineering, and Permits. And we also have Miss Gloria Raspberry, who serves as our natural hazards administrator. So the question was, what is this actually about?
Yeah.
Okay, so FEMA provided an opportunity this year for municipalities to apply for technical assistance. So there's no direct funding that will actually be given to the city. We will be given a representative who will work with our stormwater and our floodplain and hazard mitigation department to identify projects to apply for FEMA grant funding in the future. Does that make sense?
Yes. So I guess my request is, because I know some of my colleagues probably know of these areas, can we have a request maybe that councilors could just give a little bit of input on some areas? Because, you know, it really affects all of us. I want to make sure that our constituents know this is coming, because stormwater is probably the number one, number two.
Right, and so part of the specific areas have not been identified yet. That's part of what the direct assistance will provide for, is some community engagement as well as engagement with other departments and you guys on areas that we would like to apply for funding in the future.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm excited about this. Thank you.
Yeah, we were actually one of only 20 cities in the nation that were selected for this program. So there were over 100 applications. So it's a win for us and for the city of Birmingham.
Oh yeah, that's a big win. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments, councilors, or questions? All right, thank you very much. We're ready for the vote.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And that's unanimous.
All right, thank you. This item passes unanimously, and we do appreciate, I'm very happy that the city was among the 20 candidates that will receive this assistance. And we know, again, as Councilor Pro Tem has already stated, I know all of us know the importance of the stormwater and whatever we can do to help improve our drainage systems. Thank you very much, councilors. Next item, Mr. Clerk, is that it?
That concludes our items.
All right, thank you. At this time, councilors, I'll give you opportunity to bring any announcements you may have for your representative districts, and we'll start with Councilor Tate. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. North Pratt neighborhood will meet tonight at 6:30. Conference call. The number is 605-313-4100. The access code is 122-6945. The Oak Ridge neighborhood will meet Thursday, November the 10th at 4 p.m. Also by conference call. Their dial-in number is 952-206-4918. The access code is 223418. Hooper City will also meet on Thursday, November the 10th at 6 p.m. in person at the Hooper City Recreation Center located at 3901 4th Street West. You can join also by conference call by dialing 952-206-4918. The access code is 223418. North Birmingham will be meeting on Monday, November the 14th at 6:30. That's by conference call as well. And that dialing number is 425-436-6348. The access code is 1023266. The next public safety meeting will be today at 1 p.m. here in the council chambers. Then the next public safety meeting will be, the next meeting will be November the 22nd at 1 p.m. You can submit your agenda items to Brandon McCray no later than Thursday, November the 17th at 1 p.m. Also, Madam President, I want to announce that the 22nd Avenue Baptist Church is celebrating 131 years, their church anniversary, family and friends celebration. That's going to be Sunday, November 13th at 10:45 a.m. Also, this third annual tree Christmas clothing giveaway, Judge Patricia Stephen Moss is the coordinator, along with a slew of judges. Lord's Germany Ministry is the president, so this is the Sliders Ministry of Jefferson County. And a judge, they're doing their third annual Christmas clothing giveaway, and it's going to be Saturday, December the 3rd from 9 to 2. And I want to say that is going to be at the Fountain Heights Recreation Center. Okay, let me get to Council Clark's. Okay, District 8, community meetings. The Pratt Ensley Implementation Committee will meet Thursday at 5 p.m. at McAlpine Rec Center. Also Thursday, the 5 Point West community will meet by Zoom at 6:30 p.m. Please call her office at 254-2304 to get the login information. Please note that Bellevue Heights, Bush Hills, and Thomas neighborhoods have suspended neighborhood associations meetings until January the 23rd. Join District 8 for our fall forum called Pass It On for lively fellowship as we refresh on estate planning tips, tools, and important contacts and government functions on Tuesday, November the 15th at 5:30 p.m. Join us at the 5 Point West Regional Library for the forum that will feature tax and legal experts sharing their knowledge so you can walk away with concrete steps and contacts to help you protect what you have worked so hard to acquire. Then she has another, are you looking for fun? A fun way to stay active and social. They want you to join them on Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. sharp. The District 8 walking group does a 1.5-mile loop around Crossplex starting from the Starbucks. All fitness levels are invited. No registration is required, just show up. And finally, calling all artists. The City of Birmingham's Community Arts Grant Program will support 4 community arts collaborations that benefit the City of Birmingham with grants of $10,000 each. Go to Create Birmingham website, and that's www.createbirmingham.org to find out more information. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you very much. Councilor Williams.
Thank you, Madam President. Roebuck Springs neighborhood will be meeting Thursday, November the 10th at 7 o'clock. And Economic Development Tourism will be meeting Tuesday, November 15th at 11:30 in the chambers. Please have all your submissions to India Bailey by Thursday, November the 10th. And that is all I have.
Thank you. Councilor O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam President. The East Avondale Neighborhood Association will be meeting tonight at 6 p.m. via conference call. Please call our office at 254-2679 for additional information. Smithfield Neighborhood Association will meet Thursday, November 10th at 6 p.m. at the Smithfield Court Community Center at 805 First Street North. Especially for residents of Smithfield Court, HABD is having a Choice Neighborhood Grant informational meeting on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, at the Smithfield Court Gymnasium from 10 a.m. to 12 noon and from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Both sessions will have tables set up with information available, but there will not be a formal program. So this is just a session where community and especially Smithfield Court residents can go and get information about the grant proposal, the Choice Communities Grant for Smithfield Court. I want to remind everyone that the Veterans Day Parade is Friday. That parade will start at 11 a.m. and probably run till about 4:30 because there's about 100,000 people in the parade as usual. So make plans to participate in that. And then finally, the Transportation Committee is scheduled to meet on Monday, November 14th at 2 p.m. here in the Council chambers. That concludes my announcements.
Thank you, Dr. O'Quinn. Mrs. Abbott.
Thank you, Madam President. First of all, I hope that everyone remembers to vote today. If I had not misplaced my keys, I would have voted before I came to the council meeting, but we all have our challenges. The next Planning and Zoning meeting is scheduled for tomorrow, November 9th at 3:30 p.m. here in the City Council chambers. Neighborhood meetings we have tonight, East Avondale and Highland Park both meeting at 6 p.m., but of course in different places. We continue to ask all residents of District 3 to go to our website for updates on all of the wide variety of things that are going on in the city of Birmingham, and that is www.bhamdistrict3.com. Thank you, Madam President. And I would like to say also, the Glen Iris neighborhood met last night and made an extensive list of streets where speeding and other issues are occurring, and so we've got all our neighborhood money lined up. If only the Department of Transportation can help us out. So we're a cut-through neighborhood for people going to UAB and 5 Points South, and sometimes they cut through going really, really fast.
Thank you. I'm sure administration takes note. Thank you very much. Councilor Moore?
Yes, so Monday, Woodlawn will be meeting on Zoom at 6 p.m. for their neighborhood association meeting. Roebuck will also be meeting at East Precinct Community Room in the community room on Monday, and that will conclude the neighborhood association meetings. East Lake Cowboys over in Northeast Lake won all of their playoff games. All of their teams won their playoff games, and so they are headed to the championship this Sunday. So sending some, congratulatory energy to the 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U team. Also wanted to let everyone know that, I can do that one later. Volunteer Lawyers Birmingham will be hosting a Wills Clinic taking place December 1st, Thursday, December 1st, at Social Venture. I know it's kind of early, but I want to just go ahead and put it out there so that people know about it. So Thursday, December 1st, Social Venture, and that's 5529 First Avenue South from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So anybody that is in need of a will, please, please, please make sure that you reach out to Volunteer Lawyers Birmingham at vlbham.org. or you can call them at 205-250-5198. Got an opportunity to go to the Vox Futura event it was actually really cool. Being able to, hear different opera songs and really just enjoy the talent of the men that were involved. Like, they did an awesome job, and the band was amazing as well. And so everybody really had a good time. Everybody came out there dressed to the nines and really enjoyed themselves. And so lastly, want to say a big special shout out and welcome to Miss Terry Chapman, who is my new chief of staff. And so just want to say thank you and welcome to the team. And lastly, everybody go vote. That's it.
Thank you, and thank you, Counselor. I'm glad to see your support of the Volunteer Lawyers Association.
Birmingham. Mm-hmm.
Birmingham, that group, and I would ask you to continue to reiterate the WILS program, because so much of lack of financial literacy or a succession plan in your family, that's often how we end up with these properties, and families can't come together to settle final claims and rights for property. So it's just great. You can be in control of that and not leave that up to your children and grandchildren to have to hassle through that. So thank you very much for bringing that up. And Council Pro Tem.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing, because that's what I do. I do wills, and so it's really a mess, honestly, when you don't have a will, because a lot of times the people you don't want to have the property could possibly have the property, or you can even put your pet in the will. So say, for instance, like you die, you want your sister to take care of your pet, then you can make sure your pet's okay. It's really very important. You may think, oh, I don't have a lot of property for a will, but anything and everything is good to secure our future. And a lot of times people of color don't have wills. So thank you for that opportunity, really.
And I'll just say this, if there are any attorneys that would like to volunteer for that event, please, again, go to vlbham.org or call 205-250-5198 so that we can have volunteer attorneys that would be available. So.
Thank you, Council Moore. As far as neighborhood meetings, tonight, South Titusville neighborhood meeting will meet via teleconference at 5:30 p.m. today. The call-in number is 602-580-9484, and the access code is 684-6610. The Arlington West End neighborhood will meet today at 6 p.m. at the West End Library, located at 1348 Tuscaloosa Avenue, Birmingham, Alabama 35211. The next Budget and Finance meeting will meet this Monday, November 14th at 3:30 p.m. in the council chambers. Submissions are due tomorrow by noon. Email submissions to laquia.wilson@birminghamal.gov. Also, last week, I had a really good time going to Hemp Hill and Washington schools. It's with one of my really good friends, Dr. Danielle Fagan. She actually wrote a book. It's called My Feelings Are Okay. She is a counselor and psychologist, and it's really, really cute. And if the counselors want a copy, I have one in my car. And it's really helping kids to identify that it's okay to have your emotions and what to do if you have emotions. Like, say for instance, if you're angry, in the book it says do jumping jacks, or if you're sad, give somebody a hug. And it really almost brought me to tears to see the way our kids were, just the way their eyes lit up, and the fact that they really displaced our children. But we had first graders that were reading us the book, and they were so intelligent. And I also was able to help identify a couple of kids that didn't know how to read. That's very discouraging to hear a child say, why am I getting a copy of a book? I don't know how to read. And I said, no, it's okay. You can just follow along. So I think it's really important that, we make sure we just check up on our kids. I know Council Moore does a really good job of that. And thank you to Dr. Sullivan. He was there with us, and then my father as well. So and I really want to thank Danielle for really coming back, because she went to Ramsey with me. I think it's important to really celebrate our own. And we have a video for that we'll play at the end of council meeting. And then for more information on the exciting events happening in District 6, visit our website at www.d6bham.com. And don't forget to vote. Please vote. It's really, really important, because this election will determine our lives, our children's lives, our grandchildren's lives, like all the things you all have been complaining about. Elect people that align with your beliefs. And really, people think it's the presidential elections that have the most impact, but it's really the midterm and the local ones. So thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much, Madam Pro Tem. These are announcements for District 7. Today, Tuesday, November 8th, we will have meetings for the Raleigh-Travalic neighborhood. They'll meet at Noble Chapel, AME at 3700 Maple Avenue at 6 p.m. The West Brownsville Neighborhood Association will meet via conference call at 6 p.m. There's bulk trash pickup that's scheduled today for Jones Valley, Hillman Park, and West Brownsville. So if they haven't made their way and you have some bulk trash, you may still be able to get that pickup today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November 9th, there's bulk trash and brush pickup scheduled for the Oxmoor Valley neighborhood. It's listed as Sand Ridge on that schedule, but they're up for tomorrow. Thursday, the Roosevelt City Neighborhood Association will meet via conference call. That's at 11 a.m. And then the Hillman Park Neighborhood Association will meet at the Mary Dorr Center at 6 p.m. Monday, the Oxmoor Valley Neighborhood Association will meet on Monday, November 14th at the Community Center, and that's at 1992 Winona Oxmoor Road, and that meeting will be held at 6 p.m. There are several plans of giving that we're having and hosting in District 7, so we want to be sure you go to our District 7 website and our page so that you will be aware of those Thanksgiving opportunities that we're bringing to the district. Please dial 311 at 205-254-6312 if you need to report a missed pickup, or you can call the D7 hotline at 205-304-1797. I want to thank administration. As Mayor Whiffen said this morning, I was real excited. I got my garbage can on Friday, took a picture of it and said, oh, this little jewel was waiting on me when I got home. So there is a note with information in the can that gives you a lot of information about it. The only calls I've been receiving are just want to be sure residents realize they can opt in for Public Works to come and help them with that can on pickup day, correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Thank you. And so there is that opt-in option. And also received questions about would that change their pickup date or schedule, and I believe the answer is
yes, no, there wouldn't be any change.
Thank you. So we do appreciate that distribution, and we just want to see it keep going around the city. Real excited. I went and voted this morning and really had a lot of residents that expressed a sense of pride in what they think those cans will just do for our neighborhoods. And so we ask everybody to opt in for the use of those, and looking forward to when the program really gets going and how we'll be able to make our neighborhoods look better. Just last thing, please go vote today. It's already been said from everybody how important the midterm elections can be to all of us. We have about 10 amendments that it's very important that we go and vote, can make some changes for us in our community, and so just ask everybody to be sure to exercise that right. Councilor Moore.
Real quick, Greater Birmingham Ministries has created an election guide. And if you're watching by Facebook, I've placed the link to it in the chat. And so make sure you can check that out and share it.
Thank you very much. At this time, councilors, we will go ahead and entertain our speakers list. Mr. Clerk, you read that for us? Morning, Ms. Smith. Still morning. Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Tammy Smith. Hi, everyone. I live at 1708 33rd Avenue North. Just a couple of things. Me and a couple of my friends was here from Kentucky Classic Weekend. We was at an establishment on 2716th Street. A bullet came through the window and logged into the wall at where we was actually sitting at. And the police did come out, and the question I had is, do they have shot spotters over there? Because if they don't, could they please install one in the area? Because there's another establishment that separate the one we at, where was that? It's a building that separate, which is a restaurant, Eagles. That establishment been known for gun violence and what have you. So I'm not saying it actually came from them, but there was something going on there that particular night. So it just would be nice if they would maybe consider, I don't know if that area, according to the police, that area don't have shot spoters, but actually they really do need them. Because like I said, I mean, they was here visiting. I mean, a gun came through the window and through the curtain and locked into the wall. So I'm just asking would they please factor in. Is it, Mr. Williams, isn't you over, who's over there for the safety? That's Hunter. Okay, you? Okay. That's, well, yeah. Would you please do maybe see about possibly them installing something like that over there in the area? I mean, I don't know if you got that control or you could do that, but Who can? If
Just
you
give me the information and we'll pass it off to the chief.
Okay. And one more thing. We went to the concert at the Botwell. It's time for you all to do a facelift at the Botwell, because them seats are too tight and people weigh a lot more than they did 30 years ago. So it would be nice if they did it a facelift instead of cramming everybody in. Them $100 seats that be crammed up don't feel nice. So I know y'all do a lot of things to upgrade this town, but can y'all please think about Botwell Auditorium being one of them? I mean, can y'all think about that? I mean, y'all did the Lex Arena, so come on down to the Botwell and bring it up to park, because it's time. And one question, who you asked about getting a garbage can if you didn't get one?
That would be related to administration, chief.
So just...
Yes, ma'am. Is it you, Miss Tammy,
No,
or
sir,
do you
it's
know
actually
someone?
my sister. She stayed behind me, but it's a dead-end street, and neither her or her neighbor didn't get one.
If you can provide the address, then we'll follow up with Public Works on either why she was missed.
Who
so
I
you
need
can
to
just
pass the address?
provide us with the contact name and the address.
Okay, you get the address? Because I have one address.
You can provide it to me, yes, ma'am.
Okay, 3312
okay.
17th Street Avenue North. Where is that? Provide 3312 17th Street North.
Take it right now. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
then.
Say it again.
And a next door neighbor also.
I'll get it from you.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you very much. I believe that concludes our speakers list. Is that it? Thank you. All right, at this time, councilors, we do want to thank, on a sheet of paper, I'd like to thank the officers on duty today, Cedric Pinkert, Derek Square, and Gregory Thompson Jr. We appreciate everyone's diligence in exiting the building today and following our evacuation guidelines. So thank you all very much. Councilors, at this time, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye. All right, thank you. Meeting is adjourned. Thank
Well, we all know that the gun violence epidemic is across the nation, not just in Birmingham, but across the nation is at an all-time high. So I just felt the need that it was very important for me to bring community together, particularly our young people and their families, because gun violence has affected a lot of youths, and to talk about why it's time to heal, why we need peace, why public safety is necessary, but bring it from a community standpoint, because I think, again, as I often say, those that are closest to the problems are your solution solvers. Nothing about us without us.
When they spoke about us healing as individuals, but also healing as a community, I want to put a little bit of a different perspective to our trauma and to our healing.
So it is so important that we, continue to do this. This is the beginning of what's to come. I mean, I will continue to do this throughout all 99 neighborhoods, throughout all city council districts, and then we're going to be seeking partners to even make it even bigger for next year. So, I'm glad that I took the plunge to do this and the challenge to do this, but this is necessary. I mean, we having some rich conversations here. Nobody's holding back, and we just diving in deep, and being truthful and honest and just laying it all out. So it's important for me. Chairing public safety is near and dear to me. I lost a nephew to gun violence March of this year, and I want to continue to make sure that I do my part and uplift, families that have been affected by violence, but also include those young people, our future in these conversations.
And for more from the Birmingham City Council, follow along with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay safe, Birmingham.
So my feelings are okay because we need our kids really to understand the importance of it's okay to feel those emotions. You don't have to bottle them in. And we see a lot of times this kind of like this transition or this journey where you see little kids who don't know how to express their emotions. They turn into adults who get frustrated.
So I am a counseling psychologist, and one of the things that I do is provide individual therapy and group therapy for children and adults. And honestly, throughout my work, I've noticed that we don't necessarily have the skill set to cope and cope in healthy ways.
So it's really important that we start
start from the bottom to address the issues that are up top. I want children to have access to a way to start building coping skills. So essentially building a foundation where I can have this skill set that hopefully carries on into adulthood. I've recently had a son. He's 16 months. So I actually wrote this book during my pregnancy because I was thinking about bringing a young person into this world and honestly feeling uncertain. But one thing I know that I want for him is for him to be equipped with coping skills to manage the things that happen in the world, that manage what happens in his life, and be able to do that in healthy ways and productive ways.
When I am scared, I might feel worried, or nervous. Do we get nervous sometimes?
Shout out to Senator Roger Smitherman and Urban League for buying the books. So Dr. Fake and I have been friends for over a decade, and when I saw she wrote this book and that the NFL tackles Reading Day in Atlanta and the Atlanta school system bought all these books, I said, well, we have to support our own, especially somebody who is a product of Birmingham City Schools. I think she's really the testament of being raised and being educated by the school system and come back and helping that same system that helped to birth her.
And for more from the Birmingham City Council, follow along with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay safe, Birmingham.
There are several events going on, and really excited that Shipped decided to come and celebrate with our kids at A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club.
We want to ensure that all children and all kids have opportunity to have a safe and fun Halloween, and it's an opportunity to give back to the community that's been so good to Shipped.
And I feel safe, coming to, this is my second event tonight.
Sure.
And I can't wait to the kiddos see what you all have set up for them. It's going to be wonderful.
We've got a great booth, and the team has done a phenomenal job setting it up. Lots of happies, lots of candy. Hopefully the parents won't be too mad at us. We're gonna load the kids up with fun things, so we're looking forward to a great event.
The club is a part of a national network of Boys and Girls Clubs of America, but they also have to do a lot of fundraising on their own, and they've been pretty hard hit by COVID, just in their inability to have their traditional fundraising activities for a couple of years, hit pretty hard, and then right now, out of respect for United Way, they're sort of in their lockout period, so it's really up to people to come to them with donations. They can't go out and solicit during this time. So we're really excited to have a gift come in during this time when solicitations have to sort of stop.
Definitely go a long way, because we have a nutrition program, so this will go to our nutrition program, get us some groceries and snacks for the kids while they're here.
Shipp's mission is to spark the purpose of showing that all people count, that all people matter, and this is a small part of that, right? Like, we are very involved and want to be involved in the city of Birmingham, in this community. Again, that's been so good to us and has given so much to Shipp and to our shoppers here, our employees, and then just the community in general.
When school's out, we're in. We do after school pickup, summer programming, of course, academic success, character development, healthy lifestyle. So being mentorship is our biggest thing that we offer here, and of course athletics as well.
We're in for a big treat to watch them come out and see what's been prepared for them. And I think it's just important to make sure our kids have joy with all that's going on in the world.
And for more from the Birmingham City Council, follow along with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay safe, Birmingham.